Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 16. Today I'm going to be reading a story that I found from scaryforkids.com. I haven't read it yet. Every time I film a video like this where I read stories from wherever, 9 times out of 10 I have not read it yet. So this is all new to me. I don't have a lot of time, so I just picked like a really short one, like the 3-minute one. Because I was going back and forth, like, did I want to read a story or did I want to do a BuzzFeed quiz? I was more leaning towards reading a story from scaryforkids.com or wherever I could find a short Christmas story. Because I feel like I'm doing too many BuzzFeed quizzes for Vlogmas this year, and I don't like my videos for Vlogmas or Vlogoween to be too repetitive. So I am waiting on some stuff in the mail, so what I'm going to do is, when I get everything in the mail, I'm going to make one big collective haul. So I think what I'll do is, I am planning on going shopping and finishing off my Christmas shopping either Friday or Saturday. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I won't have a lot of time. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, and then I'm playing bingo at, well, sometime tomorrow evening, probably around 7. Yeah, so I won't really have time to, because if we did go shopping tomorrow so I could finish my Christmas gifts or Christmas shopping, we'd have to leave when my dad got off work around 4 o'clock. So really, like, it takes us like 25 minutes to get up there. So by the time we got up there, it'd probably be close to 5. And we'd only have an hour to shop, because really, like, I'd have to be, because like I said, it takes like 25 minutes-ish to get from here to there. So if we left at 4, we would get there at around 4:30. And then 4:30 to 5:30 or 4:30 to 6, like, we'd only have like an hour and a half to shop. So if I'm going to finish my Christmas shopping or go to a bunch of stores, I would probably need more than an hour to do that. So I don't think I'm going to do it tomorrow. So maybe, obviously I'm going to have to do it sometime this week, because like Christmas is next Wednesday or Thursday. Next Thursday. So yeah, I'm going to have to do it this week, because I won't get a chance to do it next week, because our Christmas work party is on Sunday. I'm probably going to end up working Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, I have no plans to go shopping. I have no plans to go to any stores ever on Christmas Eve. My mom already said that as well herself. She has no plans on going to a store unless she really, really needed to on Christmas Eve. She's spending Christmas Eve at home. Plus, Christmas Eve is on a Wednesday, and I usually have Wednesdays and Fridays off. So unless one of my other coworkers books that day off, I'm probably going to have that day off. And this is actually, if I do have Christmas Eve off, this will be my first Christmas Eve since I started working there that I've had off. So yeah, our schedule is usually out like Wednesdays or Thursdays. And tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'm expecting the schedule to be out tomorrow. But yeah, I'm very excited. I can't wait. Anyway, for Christmas, I mean. But yeah, Christmas staff party or work party on Sunday. I'm probably going to work Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, it's Christmas Eve. And then Thursday is Christmas. So really, unless I go shopping Monday morning or Tuesday morning, really the only days I could finish my Christmas shopping is tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday. Because there's a craft fair up there on Saturday. I do have to work Saturday night, and I have breakfast with Santa. I'm planning on going to Saturday morning. So yeah, I do want to go to that craft fair. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe Saturday. I don't know. Friday or Saturday for sure we're going. Just not tomorrow. We were thinking about tomorrow, but no. But yeah, what I'm going to do is, whenever I do go shopping, I'm going to, like, finish off my Christmas shopping. I'm going to do a haul when I get back of everything that I bought, if I buy enough stuff for myself, because I am trying to save up some money. And then sometime, I think what I'm going to do is, I have a little list done of videos that I want to do for Vlogmas, and that's my trying Christmas snacks video. I think I'm going to do that on, I think I'm going to do that Christmas. Okay. I have a bunch of orders on the way. I have one from Kitty Funhouse. I have a bunch of stuff, really random stuff coming from Amazon, and a bunch of other stuff besides that. And so a lot of that is a lot of those things are supposed to be here within this week, within the next week. So like today and from today till Christmas, basically. So I think what I'm going to do is, besides going shopping and finishing off my Christmas shopping, which I'll do a haul if I buy anything for myself that day, I think what I'm going to do is all the orders that I have on the way now from a Candy Farm House, Amazon, whatever, Temu, I'm going to collect those things as I'm getting them in the mail, and then when I get everything in the mail, or not when I get everything in the mail, because a lot of it won't get here until after Christmas, but I think what I'll do is whatever I have from those parcels, whatever is here before or by Christmas Eve, I'm going to do the video either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I'm either going to do the haul on Christmas Eve and the trying Christmas snacks video on Christmas Day, or I'll switch it around, trying Christmas snacks on Christmas Eve and the haul on Christmas Day. I don't know, because one of the orders I have on the way are supposed to be here on Christmas Eve. If the mail is open, I don't know, but we'll see. Either way, my trying Christmas snacks video will either be Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. The haul will be the other one. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But also my November book haul, it is still coming. My mom did clean out my room a little bit yesterday, so, but I still have some more books that I need to go through and sort them out. But like I said, my aunt and my nan are coming. I think I said this in yesterday's video as well. They're coming to visit for Christmas. They're coming to spend Christmas with us on Friday, I think, if the weather's good. So I'm going to try to get my room cleaned up by Friday, or at the very least, Sunday. I think. I'm going to try to get it all cleaned out on Friday, because like for them to come, they could look at my room, because if you guys saw how much of a mess my room is in, you would be like, it's pretty embarrassing. But yeah, I want to have my room completely cleaned out for when my nan and my aunt comes, so they can look at it and be like, good job. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to do as much as I can tomorrow and probably spend most of the day doing it. Because I'm also probably going to be decorating shortbread cookies with my dad. I don't know if they have them made yet. By they, I mean my parents. But they said they were going to make them either tonight or last night, so I don't know if they did or not. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, my November book haul will be coming sometime before Christmas. But anyway, I'm just going to jump right into the story. It's 3 minutes long, and this is called Carol Singers. It is about a kid whose father and grandfather go from door to door begging for money. It's based on an old horror story by Bernard Capes called The Vanishing House. So let's get into it. My grandfather was a drunk, and my father was a drunk, but I never touched a drop. There's a reason for that. When I was young, my times were hard, and I grew up poor. My grandfather and my father never did an honest day's work in their lives. Granddad wasn't good for much, but he played the clarinet like an artist. He taught my father how to play the accordion. Every Christmas, they would gather a group of their friends and go from door to door playing Christmas music, singing Christmas carols, and begging for money. Afterwards, they would all go down to the pub and spend it on alcohol. See, okay. That is not what I would do. Like, if I'm going to go Christmas caroling for money, I'm going to put it towards something, like, meaningful. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go and spend it on alcohol or lottery tickets or cigarettes, whatever. Because, like, why? See, okay, I know. Oh my. Yeah, if you're going to go door-to-door Christmas caroling for money. At least put it towards something meaningful. Not something that's just going to ruin your life in the end. You know what I mean? But yeah, I certainly wouldn't do that. Like, I don't drink anyway, but even if I did, I would not go door to door singing Christmas carols to get money. I would never, even if I did drink, I would never put that money towards that. Like, if I'm going to do stuff like that, I'm going to put it towards something meaningful, like donate it to charity or something. I would never do something like that and earn money and then go to spend it on alcohol. Like, that's just a waste. To me, anyway. So, anyway, moving on. On one Christmas Eve, they brought me with them. I was too young to play an instrument, so they handed me a triangle and told me to strike it every now and then. The night was dark, the snow was falling, and a cold December wind cut through us like a knife. We kept our heads down and trudged through the snow and the sleet. Eventually, my grandfather stopped and said, "This looks like a good place as any." We were outside a big mansion decorated with Christmas lights. My grandfather knocked on the door, and we began to play some old Christmas carols. The door of the house swung open, and in the dim light, I saw a young woman standing there. She was holding a tray of glasses in her hands. With a smile, she picked up a glass and held it out, inviting one of the men to drink. My grandfather rubbed his hands together with glee and took the glass. Just then I looked up, and in the window above I saw a face peering out of the shadows. A face that was hideous beyond words. I looked back at the woman in the doorway, and her face was hideous too. Just that scare, it's very creepy. Anything, if I'm reading a story or watching a movie and I hear something about a face looking at me through, a window, I instantly think, it's so creepy. You know what I mean? Before I could stop him, my grandfather put the glass to his lips and knocked it back with one big gulp. "Oh dear," said the woman in an eerie, childish voice. "You've drunk blood, sir." Say what? Moving on. With that, the door slammed shut. My grandfather stumbled backwards and the glass fell from his hands. It shattered with a deafening crash as he collapsed in the snow. I don't remember much after that. All I recall is waking up in the light of dawn and finding myself lying in the snow. The other men were lying all around me, just waking up themselves. My father got to his feet and rubbed his head. The woman had disappeared and the house was boarded up and abandoned. All that was left was a dark red stain in the I'm guessing that means snow. It said all that was left in a dark red stain in the shell. I'm assuming that means snow. Or it's meant to say snow. Where the glass had broken. My grandfather lay there in the snow beside it, his face all purple and swollen. He was as dead as a doornail. Oh, so he's dead? Wait. Wait, is he dead? Or does that just mean he's knocked out? Because it literally says as dead as a doornail. So is he dead? Okay. Anyways, we hurried home that morning and called the police. They picked up my grandfather's body and brought it to the mortuary. Okay, he's dead. My father told them what had happened, but they didn't believe a word of his tale. They said the house had been vacant for over 100 years. Stop. Okay. That's... Okay. Alright. Moving on. After that night, my father was never the same man again. I can understand why. He never let another drop of alcohol touch his lips and made sure I did the same. Yeah. Okay. That's probably one of the creepiest stories I've ever read. I wouldn't say it's the creepiest, but definitely up there. But anyway, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 17. Bye, guys.